ale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wodongo ndolbe da hatale Mengbe Kering alingantili nyulula nyuluna damunela kambe dahan Mengbe Kering yo gabonyine nyama mbaliko ninyine belori jaliban na doya nyolbe da hata mbetilin alale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wodongo ndolbe da hatale Mengbe Kering alingantili nyulula nyuluna damunela kambe dahandi yo mbali koma jaliban na doya nyawanyamba
Yona Forex Bureau. Badi mori Yona Forex Bureau mi yalon ko felaliye seda kunda bambo walla mu dulati dami yalon ko kodi kiyo anin kodi falingo nyinu mu nyonta ondet. Yona Forex Bureau iturbaliye bambole ando fele ye kunda basotale lat bakote mi yalon ko wolam Purple House. Mbadi mori atol mi yalon ko albe banko e bantala. Na lafta kodo kila nyinka mala alla moli ay tariya andaliye minki ye wosoto tariya nyama alfero ke aliyakini Yona Forex Bureau la atul mini yalon ko fanal be Gambia na lafta kodol de fali da kabri euro lomba fo pound lomba wala fo dollar ani nyin kodi dolu Yona Forex lon dolate mini yalon ko e kadadi madi mi yalon ko ase kontan ando nyin kodi dolu fanam be bulu e lafta ke fali nin dala sola wala badi won kamune bato al nga ferolo ke nganna kodol kini Yona Forex Bureau la ani nganna falindirol keni Yona Forex Bureau la dami yalon ko mbe bane hoda male sotola wakamara na lafta kuma ko sotola nyinol beto ali kumandi da telefono to 9000392683215173389998055526 badi ngolu Yona Forex Bureau wolle nata kan dahandi kodi kiyola anin kodi fali wala fannala walla Yona Forex Bureau ala baraka jarama.
Badingul nyimu kibarolti andun kibaro nyina dia silal min be jalambang rumba jambanjeli sanyang anila dala satelto Jam City Petroleum Company Limited ifelede yalla kolya ko bay min be dendi essence ning gasolo la kola ifilale jambanjeli silaba kan trong ni kata sanyang nga doku kendol diala jeli anduna dokula na dokono Jam City Petroleum Company Limited mandantron ka essence ning gasolo wa falia nga tulu kendol soto jele mimu high quality ti pour ala moto masingol bari fanan nga kawo service ke jele wolom kala motol ku fay senea ay nyinya nga kaspa fanan wafi jele pour kal da handi woton ko tadulamu black linety drum al service kendo soto kabonang alla nyontangola mimu Jam City Petroleum Company Limited nka yelal yele talangoro wala somanda kata fo talantan nim fula suto tenangola kata fo dimaso pour ka kibar senen sodo je al sen kumande 9926350 2826350 wala 3567556 Jam City Petroleum Company Limited ka service kendo natale alla korra bundalto.
Holiday lalle fonyon de lalo bata banta bayrin T&B Seaside Residence ñinul le nata kadinkira kendo di alla damine yalon ko nal nata foñande ngola asetara no jele na ñembugol dun ibe nakrim badale badam bale dami wolon burusu bi face 1 minute fula tamo doron ise futa silabaka andum bitikol manjam fanna restaurant fanan bebe mbala jele anin supermarket man na da wala murundanga moto surale je 4x4 Mitsubishi mi yalon ko nibe sirin korda nyin kono ase samba ke inati bare badi ngolo nyinti NBC Seaside Residence na jamani laba bungol le surale mi yalon ko ni dunte kono doron bane ho doron andun na jonko ngol be senior ne ibe wararing ko nyin jaman laban jonko ngol kake nyamin ni nata holiday la Gambia ilafta kela holiday le enjoy inila dimbaya lomba wala foy kunkele na lomba feroke iye kumandi 700-8081 wala 921-2207 wala hansa ndoro alse kumandi WhatsApp +33 659 433 820 T&B Seaside Residence tonya residential siata Gambia le kordado mine yalon ko fonyondindula long bari nyin korda abe mu bane hote ka fo mi yedi Gambian flavors wala al ngambore noje T&B Seaside Residence. Mbadingolo ko badala trading mi yalon ko abale gunjur marché kono wala nata kalu da hande motorcycle la fannala bayri inside moto da kolyata adu motorcycle lu itolle nata jamano ko nyin kamala kana tamo sone ande nye kabojang katajang wala asabu ko badala trading ye nyim motorcycle second hand sambale nan kabonan China ni ye sang akake fele koy motorcycle kutole sang idali be diari wala nyama wala momo yalon ko lafta nyim motorcycle la dron ese fero ke ye futa gunjurun ko la marché ba famote ka fo mi gunjur central market dami yalon ko e kayelele tili wotili talanse na tambita minute tan saba somondala kata fo tala woro wula rola holla fita kilin ne sanna walla jama alingi kuman 7454464 walla 3921000 ko badala trading inatale kan dahandi motorcycle la fannala walla alingam borino ngatantalo cikaji. Electronics bale brikama marché konole dami yalon ko afele nyabe tilinding Arab Gambia Islamic Bankola badingol ngale yurwa betiyata de sako nanata business wala fannala wala ya sabu ntolu electronics ngadinkira kutole sotale brikama nyambai mi yalon ko fele nyabe tilinding ja oil essentiel wala fengo feng ni anata joran kendol la kabirin ning electric joran wala lembang fo sola joran wala asifa o sifa nyindinkira fulol to nar fotata jedron albe sotola sonea kon na fenkutolu natale bini boko air conditionolu anin electrical cable lolu kata wayalo asifa o sifa kandia wata na stand fanol sotale la anin ceiling fanolu anu na water dispenser sotale le mini alon ko nadiate isa jikando bondi wale jusuma bondi tabir lan jorangolu na sifa bele soto kabirin blender solo anin microwave folo anu fanan na fridge lolu sotale le mini alon ko ka kurangota anin fanan e ka sola fanan tamande kurango fanan bokalo nyentemboto wala ya sabu na generate kutolu sambale mini alon ko ibtamando be soneare anin TV stanolo nimbe ise sodonole jama sandiro wala kilin sandiro na nyimbitiki kutode jede nal fotata je nyimfengo sifa bele bije furniture fanan kabere sirango lomba fo table lomba anin fengo fenni wala ka bungo na nyinyandi nga bele sotale wala electronic natale kalo da hande na lafta nyimfengo bela alin kumande
788-9398 981-9398 wala 678-9398 wala liye email ibrahimgsm@gmail.com.
electronics femo adadima abete yarimo andu nati nyata ne asambanya na wicho kono mini warranty soto nsa josele mbade gono Ablaye Sidibe lande Ablaye Sidibe atemo jaral lalati mi yalon ko amu nyonta wonate aka jaral loke minna wala mo yiri suloluti ando Ablaye Sidibe abe nyin jaral wala mi yalon ko asiata sanji mwang anim fenti andun ay taman se rolu landire modu min yalon ko ay jara dolu tatale foy kendiyata kereng walla ablay sidibe aka sasal min jara wolle boko nin nyaadi mo bera asifa o sifa iba kuman lale ay si aye nyaajibe ni atra se nya jara no ate ba fulele ase boro dira mi yalon ko ise jata kendiya soto noje amanna da wola aka kulu fetan fanan jarale asifa o sifa bari mbengalo ne kulu fetan de asifa du siatale bari hani kelu men fana yalon ko e buka futu wono bake aka nyilu fanan na hajo du topotole ni futara ablay sidibe madoron e sasandengo min bije aka boro dirale e bajala ko semurun e futu o keno anyama amanna da wola fanan modu min yalon ko ka pile soto bari pile fanan wato dolo asetarela italonna bari wato doro asatarela iyamira fo sasa dolo wala ablay sidibe atemu nyonta ngolati na anata kanyin sasa jara anda ke jara nim minna wala mu bor suloluti wala ablay sidibe de akatarali talindin sate kono tene wotenen anin talata wotalata andung afele anyabe tilindin amadiya lapitano la e kafodamin amadiya hospital talindin kunjang bare arabola anin aramiso arjumo sibito katafo dimaso wo be akatarale birkamale afele madina filoto ni futata madina filoto do ni ko ablay sidibe dorom iba tandire lale walla ni atare lafta akumande la nyin kamala ina e kacha jani be futalala alsa kumandi nyin nombala
778-2504
walla
269-3798
a badi ngolo ablay sidibe de ni atare yenyin sasal soto ngamin fo futala nin ala ye dema ibe jata saha soto la jele barin bor kendo le babulu ablay sidibe wala be kumandirola walla ablay jarama
pani be moy kan ibe mutrinne
okay all right Alu you'll be part of this show anyway
okay
butum badi mo ngala hakko danno wala bari bun ka ko le katambolo bari wanya se programme dati ka fo mobe dawoda kabring lamoy lalo anin jiber lalo ngalu konton al tolla analu konton senungolo misilmeya konton dirola nemo anin kiso bali konton diro kola badi modo nsalu bisimilay koten alfanso programme to Mengbe Kering bayring Mengbe Kering nkafo wala nyama kato ko nga adati wala nyama mba fo kan wala fana nyama andum fanan Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala la man sabaya to doron mbe kontinela ka banke odoro da nyami bari ndalta kala nyami janni mbe dunna programme kono wala mu kadati ni man satalla tola bismillahir rahmanir rahim kadu katelo man soti mi yenda atele da famol bedada bare mbese sonyin nako daro luto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ay ni boro minke adama e ana dingolu ama woke da fen kotamole wala ya sabu ndol hadama dingolu da fen kila mantolo be dawoda min nyanta mo watol bela wala mnyende ko kawo man so tentu ka jaye anin ka warande tenturo anin jairo anin warandiro me alon ko amandandula suto ni wobota je nsen hakkile bulande na bade malla sabante frero mene alon ko nin doliya dati nyola le bitem fe itata dinkirato dame alon ko bebe labanna woleto walle tol mene alon ko itata nyala nse duwe fo Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala se la jamol sonaya ka folo na kunti ba famala Muhammad nemo anin kiso be mi anin ala dimbayalo anala saibolo anin misilme sabante fure to malu be ne wo bota je be man so dan la bi fana nyinya wala to Mengbe Kering fo asen manta ben nengola kairora bare mbadani la fana fo asen fasen manta ben nengola kairora bare mbadani la fo asen mfatande nengola koro kolola buton badi ngolu bi nde introduction o siande la bake bayring wato tata do mande andung kala kilo brande dron alna tere kanonte don pamodu bojang telebe siringale Mengbe Kering TV to alhawa kono bari fanam bale su radio to brikama sate kono bidung ni Mengbe denna programme la hostel na fanna la obekela alu badara falti jama ni alu falle kataraja bari fanan be luntangol sotola mi yalon ko ibe kafulan kan nin kammala kadiyamu kula mi yalon ko wala be keri bari kala hakilo bulande don ko bide na nyinya wala to mi yalon ko wolle buloba koma wolle mo yona forex bureau ti yona forex bureau comme ka fo nyamin itolo mo nyonta walati bari ni nata Gambia dawoda hortinde horti ba itolo mantara online dammato bari horte ba idun taje ibela kunda tarla jele wala ni ko do kiyani yona forex bureau la bata kubu kataraje nyin kamala kela ko do soto andu ne lafte la ko do fanam fale na fo Gambia ko do be buri lafta kala euro de wala euro be buri wala pound ni nyin ko do di lafa ke yela mande ke Gambia ko do ti yona forex itul le muddi kirati dami yalon ko e ka falim beto di alla andu ne yake alka kontan imam me fanan afele itol fana e kalpe launch ka fo mi yona wallet butum badi ngulu kudi ma bebe yona le wala nka mune bato alngam bore no ngela da konkon fengo fembe je abe mun na nyato ta ko de wala mba fere ko jarama yona forex bureau yo badi ngulu bina lafta kol men yalon ko kachala wolom nyende ko fan sotola na miro la fannala wala tankobe nyaadile Gambia bankoka woketa kuti mi yalon ko aketa silam makoti wala aketa sula kuoti amonta bi nata ka wala kacha so wokono nga nyanda luntangol soto programme nyin kono mimbo ko DEMBA ali JAWO atemu no former minister mi yalon ko wala mata kibaro la Gambia banko kambari journalist wala fana mo ando journalist kebala mun tolbe karanta bolle so mbate soto la janne mbe FATOU fana soto la jang mi yalon ko atele mo CEO ta atele mo nyaton koti Mengbe Kering TV KERR FATOU baring nyin katale be nata tumala minna min kata bora sisa hoti mi yalon ko nun aka comedy leke bari biti dola news presenter don safo adunta journalist ka fokon ando ala doku mo jama se wotala mo jama ka karanje mo jama ka fenjama soto noje nada nga kibarul soto ko wolbora kabirin kunun polisole ya tele commandi pour ikay ko ayete danku fenne beje ibanyinin kala minulla kabirin borata ta kunun fombe bimin kono borabe karaba station ne imabula follow andi nata jibe nyim mandati borada malaika molmi invite by the sign ni nata jibe e ka momo invite nene danko police station abe ka ke dia jumalleti abe ka ke dia mulalleti bari nin hakilo ba kan inene ya ko nane kada madi jobata nyollale nin hakilo ba kan sabale nyolo nin hakilo ba kan amamme Fatou Jan nin hakilo ba kan 360 miliyalon ko wol TikTok aslete ngajele wol fanan kan ye wol fanan commande wodin kra kilometer so badi ngodo e wala sabu bil lefta kakala bayrin jammo karandula lete andum kacadula la fanan kan nyoso hakilola banko la kuoto banko mi yalon control be jusu ko be wala so wala na bi ngani molu commande bayrin morabe do ko wala dami wala mo KERR FATOU te DEMBA ali JAWO ate mo modete mi yalon ka faram man sita bake na nata kibaro la do ko wala anin na miro do sako banko de ngode ka fo me free speech ni ala sonta wol bebe kera so aliou fall ngalon sayite mbese dun nan nga ker fatu janun jele bari man ngajela fenteta wala ker fatu fature ne atare benji be kan mba fure ko bismillah ali demba jawo fanan fete keta moti me yalon ka futatan na veteran on mba fanan kontona ker fatu fature bi janne bari ngamira ala telefono le nyaadi bita domande bari mbajela na meta domande pour ça be min kala aliou jannim be nsafo ko aliou bismillah
I can't hear anything.
Okay, Fature Bigele. Okay, Fature bari ye je debinde bakere fo mala fi mori ye. I be larin.
Maybe I should leave and come in. I cannot hear you guys.
Okay, Fature finti ye murun nan koten. The same link lo. Okay, good. I'll go ahead.
Abaraka bake ketin to KJ Drake ye dual minke almay be jabila ni jabe da fana alma taralan be tema ye introduction minke bereata ye do fon ya club landi ye mol minu foy police ol ni mil dun tanyola ke commande ke nyinin ka nene frère nyol be ke dunda wol konole even eka bora sisa o mimfo ala partner nu mi alonko ani wole communique jangi to lolo Mohammed wo veteran will be commandi tale but ye mimfo ila comme introduction start nyamen wolem ko silandal fan soto be tembe jumalto mo bebe d'accord la ko kelenal wolem ko mimmam betanu kunun ate betanu la bi bi minube maralo la bi wala minube nyato ibeka kuma kilo min fonun kunun bi akamuda ko fo intoxication lem wolo ko edunda sembo kono isirata kono min ka kenun kunun ya fil ko wo ku kilo nyanta ka ke but then ko ya fo nyame introduction non dron nindunda kaja kono nsabe ngadengala bi interpreter bi nga karandrom bawo bi na boss ñolle fi jang so obviously fado nge kondong Mr. Jawo nge kondong
alo bi mbele bi jambari fenke kamen folon kembujem ko nyi fenke alay kawsa ko to nyamo fenko le ti sangolem sambite de ngolon dinde mo ka wulindile ke ba fanan ka wulindile wala saimbe min kala doron Gambia kurango katala katuna la kata so mugar follow la die bismillah ngi bismillah Mengbe Kering inin lamor la ninji belade ili sanyo konto
abarka bake pa MODOU fanan contenta bake pour que training paneloto at least important issue membo ko nyen at least sa discourse sa jibe wal nyanta munekela pour ñing akana continuer
abaraka Jawo wala mo Demba Ali Jawo tes nesirano Fature ya CEO KERR Fature bismillah
Abarka bake pa MODOU nga molbe konton min be la moy rola sur radio to ani mol mi yalon ko e bebe Mengbe Kering television auto ñin tembenna ka molbe konton ke tentu ka tol fanan tentu dron pour kan soto bi pour ka kacha ñin penkum mari mbar
abaraka bake Fatou ne tendu ngay jaye budum badi ngolo antol men yalon kalbe la moy rola Gambia banko ka nin jiber labe dawda dunia karo bela ngal bismillah programme to sign na panelo nyin timmatane na modo ngabale non pour que sambana bare ko la soutien akama mawol soto bare nyin kacali be continent la wate bi min fango be kala kacha kunti wolom nyende ko e ka fami free speech hada madingo setara nos balu wokono ayi miro me yalon ko wala matela miroti kawo kafu molla miro kam walla ayi mira mi yalon ka mala miroti idea mu wala ayatara amal luwalu tinya yo sai nina rajibe free speech mo fennete me yalon ko lesan dunia be ba takanne yo bad nina tan to ya jibe free speech woni security le benyola so sai lafta min jibela wala mo na miro lumbe fintinde la nyaadide wala tanko wala mo security of free speech bi wala be kala na kataade folo mbita datela minna wala mo na fangol la doyen on be mo Demba Ali Jawo te bayri atekata motere mi yalon control be karanta bulle anele kata president of the Gambia Press Union tele anda data ke minister te nyimman sakunda fankono minister mi yalon ko anene keta information minister te wala mo kibarol be ka tambinin damina. So Mr. Jawo nga kule je me alon ka sila nyata wala mo freedom of speech ala security nying amu anata kembulo concern net follow puru moli ya faham Mr. Jawo bari bimbe tan la janden ton alu ya fanyami mbe ba godende la bari mbe karanne bulu bakele ndi nata jibe mune famu free speech comme kadiamu adiate nyamu mune mo woti envelope ni
abarka bake pa modu free speech or freedom of expression ni amoy wala mu amin luale ya londi ko Gambian call amanke journalist ol damar be bari Gambian call be right soto pour que la opinion express at wherever at any time wo mu luale de so especially journalist ol journalist ol is constitution fango ya guarantee le ko journalist ol right soto pour que la freedom of speech soto ani ka express anytime ni man luatinya because ni mu lualeti I don't think definitely warning molemeng expect nung kabiring tolbe lota nung tilo kono karpe fai in 2016 molemeng expect and Mengbe Kering definitely afata bagge aboko dal membe nun jam wala be murukan na ntol ka jele abe murukan
nan
yeah
di ni na reajibe jamme 22 years of ruling mote starla nyimbanko ka me alon ko yafo ko amando ko ke ni nata jibe ay development kala ay ku jamake bari ku kilim bi je me alon ko wota tala manko to jawol kono wolom nyende ko abukala fi moye diamu momo diamu ta asemuta momo diamu ta ni temu diamu lati dorom nyanta bordale banko bula wo kam amanke journalist da male borta bari banko din jamale borta me alon ko diamu lallem ando woman na wokata nyawonya waya sabu mol nata mure da mal lata nyokan kaje ko batunga ni president boddi je despite ala development agenda le mini alon ko wolle babulo anay minul kenon so nata ngani don sambanan nin nata je ko kununna abuka kenon bake bar sai ngaji be lokum fula buka tambi imamo ko polisole mole kumandi ko ay kumare foy kata nyinin ka walela yamira di jawo Gambia la future in terms of press freedom yamira obe nyaadi le be nyin tembo men to Gambia la somo pour na fanso to Kenya
yes ni definitely trend be nyamente ga continent en nyami na future is very very bleak because the future of freedom of expression in this country a bleak tabake IGP Sanyang ngalong since when he was a junior officer in the police. I do not respect Bakele because he has a lot of principles. But what Mengbe Kering can say, police will be men, especially with regard to freedom of expression. Definitely, and definitely because many expect under his watch, police will behave like him. Honestly, I don't think it's correct. Inyanta gibela kudal inante tol famala behavior towards journalists particularly inyanta gibela kudal I'm really disappointed. Yeah.
Okay, abaraka bake jawo ngana fature kam fature isako itela KERR fatu mobe ka fole Mengbe Kering ne critical tabake and mobe ka trasilare ne kube kala ijita pa modu mutalebe pa modna modso mutalale bari nata jele of recent tonyalo yente mutale sinya fulanka mutale bari of recent nata jele ko itela journalist or mini yalon ko ika nyinka fufulo be sambanan ke bendudula kile wati kile wala ando minka kataje bari ite buka Mengbe Kering ke komi damma itara siring yetara diamola for 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes wala 2 hours talking about issues bari ka modle kumandi be nyinen kala so nata je ko itela journalist or ni wato be kabo serum ko la kana yenin je samoy KERR fatu la journalist holding NPP ko dun tanyora KERR fatu la journalist kari ya bute janal KERR fatu la journalist sakari e boyta kan janal for office nata je ko Muhammad Dabo me yalo moy ba Muhammad alay bora mi yalon ko aka programo ka KERR FATOU badi ya kata mije nga moy kudum ko police ya commandele kabirin police ya commanda tate danko hani bi abijere andu itele mala bosti mune keta FATOU ya commande minen la ya lon ne bang fay malo
barka bake pa Modou comme ya commence dame ngamra mbara fla commence la wolato ntolu as a media house being for radio to I feel like ntolu nyumu attack lati on my media house ntenga jola nyama and I feel like it's coming from the state and lafta o senen de la ay senea because no all feel and then ngamira nadia mol kono even some months back covering Lavin Fatinol attack at Brikama NPP Congress to lota nga wosio landi Gambia be koto nga president o personally dan puru ka fay ko puru at least idea mala supporter sole pani hakilo bakang yentola report of force attack sali Ethiopia attack presidential toileto janjambure badat ya attack ya mobile tey ko beke president wala interpreter le wokai kabiru woketa ami boja nyole call ke ye apologize ka foko mistake lom itolto wokela and we let it go wo botaje buba gajigo mobe akala muta first lady la cameraman ay buba gajigo assault in front of the president's meeting president wa meeting oke Makati Square ay buba gajigo assault aya junku anina cameraman Mustafa a mofulol be assault in front of everybody the presidential guard everybody from State House ami boja nyol yen call nga remember Benta police station auto yen danin ko case ni mantarante bulu case ning na dokulalo ni mobe bu dokula ni ko kala ni afili jaba mira la koy man la fika kukeje so mbesa diamu nga ko tama bari reporter wanted to proceed in fact police on the phone ko womu fenneti mi an ko is a disrespect to the office of the president so iba prosecute lalo itolle case ni tayadida pa Modou wo case ni nga foi nteka fal nga ntol mo second class citizens at this time because the reason why I say that wo case tata prosecutor sane mi alonko ate nene assault le mi al mobile table for atata no I mari prosecute ajo 25,000 he was the one handling that case kabrin case ni nata di am person ako no nin case bantal because nimboyo from a question la admit le soma will take the case to court wo so morning asane call abuka dan 1 minute rek a wurtan kan ko nyeko don't call me call the PRO guy ko are you for real so we went back and forth I na telephone stop abuka call and then I spoke to another prosecutor ko nyeko file over IG la office le and you know until we cannot do anything but after I met with the prosecutor in a very level field round ako nyeko ate bulo be sitirine file over IG la official to ate man kuno up to be over 2 years case nimbe IGP la office auto ima prosecute ya filije min diate because State House doesn't want that case to be prosecuted because force lady la cameraman ya protect against us because almost second class citizen let and this file is with the IGP so at that point nte nkona cameraman leko na dokulal look ntol mu journalist mu media house mo jama ka fo kana State House cover kana NPP cover ntol mo wo cover uncle dia alone nim me cover abe min tandila wolong na biasness as a media house ntol nenta free coverage le dila mobile but at some point ntol kata na coverage dila dolton kana microphone o cover ka utule mbukala fi MPP supporter soli na silje nin KERR FATOU le ba flanya KERR UDP iben attack le be harass la la bo gajigo ning bo lamin Mustafa harass Banjul State House mbota woto lamin fatina ta Congress janni wo landin ta press conference ta Dr. Samatela press conference wo remember landin ta je NPP la baba anyapita landin kan aya attack je minister be nyala je wo fanam be kita jan mol be yaji lamin fatini farsi la ta NPP la Congress la demba sabali la camera ala security le lamin fati tulo busa aya lipa ye farsi lan nen ka bane ngabe kumbole nya wo be kita jan ngafo na ko be ke mankuno je because minu ka kenna they have immunity they are close to the presidency yen tol jele ko tol oppositional but hanna ya tara nte nena mang opposition ya fo moy nena matande na molo ko opposition but hanna tara tol mu UDP la fo manke banko dimot for UDP manyana justice sotola natlete multi form salfe so at this point kabiru woketa minister command Ibrahim Silanyol media muta Ibrahima Sile yang ashol ba address la lotan na platform o nyata ko president Adama Barrow itel ko Gambia no li al nga muruna nga do ko ko nte mo musole ni seyta na nga fengo be pak bo America nata na pour kana banko serve. And right now I have over 20 people under my payroll bido ko la nene mela masako nene me kajafi nene mela muso kajafi nene ma mo kajafi. I'm just doing my job, but in the line of doing my job nin nyanta fengo fola nyanta fensa fela mimbe la patio karola wara masako daka basa fela. So in doing that, woman miracle to the point alien na platform auto falling alka fay KERR UDP alman da woto ninna do ko lalta program auto alke attack for be mbe ko kono bora last obviously kabri nyin coup d'etat nyin fenko keta coup d'etat ko keta na e program soto ila badi yakata mimu an opinionated show. It's an opinionated show. They come, they sit, they analyze issues. So out of the program, it was about youth issues. I don't think Ebola arrest because of new coup d'etat. Min photo was show because they were analyzing issues about youth projects, youth empowerment, and others. Ebola was talking about how funds are coming into this country and being diverted. And this is what they were talking about. And the conversation was very blunt. But you all come but Woka Chakono, Bora Mata opinion soto about coup d'etat in Niger. Kabria Ninka. Ako Tonya, kunte coup d'etat Africa Konanga support le. Ako because Mansakunda like a coup d'etat sababundi. Because Nim Mansal Sita, Bankudingo la constitutional falling. Ako those are constitutional coups. Minuka Kenyim Bankoka. Ako nyumu fenneti mi alanko wala keke Africa kang. Ako example o Jube Senegal Mengbe Kering anim bankudo. So I will example all Nati and some other things. He said that. And in that conversation, he also talked about Senegalese Mengbe Gambia jang mini protest against President Macky Sall. Ako President Macky Sall banko bekang dunia bekang New York and in people are protesting against President Macky Sall. Ako bari Munatina, I'm ashamed of my government, of the IGP, because Munatine will arrest la, where other countries will arrest. This was the comments I made, and these were Bora's opinion. In fact, I called Boranga as a public figure. Number one, as a public figure, I feel like monimo a public figure. Imagine something like coup d'etat ka endorse. But opinion law. But I think in the future you should be guarded when you say stuff like that. But what you said was fact or apt. So this is what happened. Yeah, Kumandi Iko Aliu, what's the name? Pa Aliu Jawara.
Pa Aliu Jawara. Special Investigation Unit.
Pa Aliu Jawara Special Unit, I think on Sunday morning. Bora yung call mesilo kambe tama kanong ayong call ako nyo po nga call le to science and pa aliw jora ko nga ben Kairaba police station ko muna kita ko amalo. But before that, I got a lot of audios from NPP supporters. In fact, before that, Alpha Ba mi alang ko yung bangko kang is number 5 in the country. One of my staff call akay ko Bora molbe ala audio ala programa audio ki kanya nang lafta ka Bora fo nga arrest barinte ko onte kukela je kabra ya fo nyedro
number 5 in the country,
almost around that. So kabri wo fo nyatra mesilo kambe shopping mall ko kabra fo nyere kala ila dimba anki yo farata lo tankai audio ki group of people kinya and I watch it nga ko ngai ko, but actually there's nothing really here that was insightful. Anyway, but so I was worried for the program of Jube. I called Bora and it was not anything insightful, but I think it's wrong for you to endorse violence. So Woketa on Friday, on Saturday evening, they were for the last week. So nata molbe audio killing left, right, and center on the WhatsApp group. So some of the NPP supporters calling for the arrest of Bora and the arrest of myself. And I was like, okay, so for 1 week they were calling for that. What have not been interview to unko? Nite believe teleko NPP ko Latina IGP Bora someone because naman ke woti. Nite man fende wo audio kono Bora mean for me was insightful. So Aliu Jawara ya kumande on Sunday kaite danko. kabra tata amam palu taraje first modo le follow ya interview aya kumandi akaye ko ye kumandi nyene la video nyim play ko ko hantelo minti ikaye ko bari ite ko coup d'etat sa eminent akoy ko no akoy ko they took it out of context nko ning ansa kelu mam falling a constitutional falling to suit their self especially pour que tata min ko nini coup d'etat ke bannola because soldier or bajelal ko there it all for the constitutional coups le kekan and that is what is causing coups ikaye ko bari fanang iko shame to the IG same to the president Foyte malon ko pa IG mu alfalta ko nko I am ashamed of my IG. Ka foko and I embarrassed for my president, government and president. That doesn't mean ko IG. But even in that, IGP is a public figure. IGP is a public figure. Every single day, Babukar Bahum Bafala Pamodu, you are a tribalist, you are an idiot. Sorry for my language. Bafala FATOU TOURAY mu tribalist la Bafala DEMBA Mama Kande mu tribalist leti Bafala Uncle JAWO mu nyineti. Every single day on Facebook, on WhatsApp audios. Wall are more Gambian than us. So Bora ya question around that area la. So kunu ya after DEMBA thank you for nata pa aliu for nata I question 2 or 3 times. Lamin Kamara is the lawyer representing him. Lamin Kamara mo sende. Then lawyer advised us to what to say. Ya statement to ta B ya keep J for B fanang. During the day, the whole day, before Mamre question anything, all they did was independent witness. It only all natinang. Wonata way safero ke borafa na lastin no ke yasafe. Saying abasirin je ko ike but le banjuno information on yanta bola wolto banjun regarding what is the next step. Welbaker. So as we speak, he's still with them at the police station. Imabula, ima charge, imabula, but ima fay monebeke.
And when you never care no kono nga information on about Kabona Banjun, information from the top. Because Nina Pa Aliu Jawara is the head of that serious investigation unit. So Nipa Aliu Famanata I interrogate for Kabam. They should be Italian defense totally be mum for the public here. Hana Drabekela preliminary letter Munaya Sabu Nanying arrest, but honey be daring. But if I don't be Binkela, a video itself by the Molkamwele video alinso doromanding video nyingamera minute saylong nga fero ke nga fanan sambana alinso doromanding video sambana.
Okay.
Trending on social media, which is the coup what happened in Niger, right? It's in Niger, right?
Niger.
Yeah. We've seen Nigeria's Tinubu and Senegal's Macky Sall. They said they want to send ECOWAS soldiers, deploy their soldiers, put them Niger, put them
to reinstate.
Yes, understand nga. But what am I saying is, can the black people when will the black man be wise and, emancipate himself from mental slavery? Because at the end of the day, why would France or why would the Western world, manipulate you into fighting your own black brothers? Understand nga? Because gone are the days where tubabi then intimidate black people or then you fini oppress you, jail soon raw materials, jail everything that we have. But we have seen lately we have young leaders they are trying to change the narratives. They feel like, what, Africa is better on its own and we do not need all these people to come here giving us little aid and then in exchange taking our natural resources. Understand? Because at the end of the day, we all know when it comes to population, Africa more open population. When it comes to natural resources, Africa more open. When it comes to economic growth, Africa stands the chance. When it comes to
poverty too.
Understand? Yes, because at the end of the day, poverty because you cannot pack everything, every natural resources from gold, from uranium, from diamond, from cocoa, from every oil, from gas, from everything we have. Nga dem nga jox ko tubabi, yow ya ko mom. Nga jox len ko ba pare ñom ñu jox la percentage bu ndaw because at the end of the day ñom ñoko nek di process. Understand? It's raw material they processes. So how do you see this thing? Do you think that Senegal and Nigeria should allow Emmanuel Macron of France or these American people to push them into fighting their own African brothers?
Sometimes history repeats itself but with slight variation.
And are you against the coup or not?
Me, I am 100% in support of coup d'etats in Africa.
Because?
Yes. Yalon kamimuta coup d'etat, that's not soldiers with arms to topple a government or a so-called...
A failed government.
Soldiers with arms and ammunition to topple a so-called constitutionally and a democratically elected selfish government. You call them coup d'etats. That's not coup d'etat. You know what is coup d'etat? Coup d'etat is a French word, coup d'etat. But the English way you use to overthrow or to topple governments with different mechanisms, with different means, with different ways, because there are many ways how to kill rats. I'm going to blame both English, Wolof, Mandinka, Jahas, Bahas, Yere, by far. You know why the problem is emanate or commence, begin. You cannot be a president or become a president because of corruption, greed, selfishness, self-centered. You want to change the will of the people and the mandate of the people that is stipulated in the constitution, the two terms.
Yes.
Is that not a coup d'etat?
Yes, it is.
They cannot, let ECOWAS and AU and these so-called international bodies and communities put their house in order before they will blame the people in uniform. The problem of Africa is the intellectuals. The late O.J. Jallo, Almane Manin Kafarkel, Ayafo, Africa is facing many problems. The intellectuals and the uniformed men are the problem of Africa. They become tyranny, they become dictator, they become killers, they become criminals, they become terrorists. Now, when we go to civilian government, they started to loot. They started to do corruption. They started to do favoritism and nepotism. Now, why coup d'etats will not be in place? If you want to deviate yourself from coup d'etat, you want coup d'etats to coup d'etat.
Agree to the terms. Agree to the constitutional term.
In Africa, we must face coup d'etats because why? The so-called civilian government and intellectuals, they always change the constitution to their interest. They change the constitution to favor them. Why people will not do coup d'etat? Presidency is not something that belongs to no one's father or your mother. You don't inherit it from your family. I am coming to the case of Macky Sall. Macky Sall is having more than ECOWAS problem. Right now, Niger is not their problem. What Macky is facing, thousands of people in Senegal, they are dying in the street. What Macky Sall is doing in this country, this Senegal or Gambia, is hypocrisy. They even went to an extent to arrest the Senegalese that protest in the street against Macky Sall. In America, go to Manhattan, you go to Harlem, you go to Bronx, Senegalese, they protest against Macky Sall during the UN summit. You go to Paris, the tower there, people are protesting.
They are still protesting.
This is a shame on our IG. It's a big embarrassment on our head of state and IG. Now, where is the human rights? The whole world, the whole international community, they are watching Gambians. You are arresting the Senegalese protesting against their president. You don't use fire to fight fire. Niger, Asim Pointer is ready.
Itu di mana dengan ini kementerian lalu tole? Kita mau aplikasi dari Mesti Muslim. Mbe Bismillah. Sorry? Bukan Mbe Bismillah program. No. Okay, bora continue.
Wrong number. Kasa, Sally. You cannot use military to fight a military. Niger is a country with sovereignty. They are sovereign nation. They are sovereign. They have their sovereignty. enlighten ECOWAS a little bit. You cannot wage a war against a nation, a country or a state without having a resolution from United Nations. That's the Security Council.
Yes.
Macky Sall, ECOWAS nanta kalon. The case of Yaya Jammeh is different from that of the case of Niger.
Yes.
The whole citizens of Niger are jubilating, chanting, celebrating for the removal of their president. Now you people want to send forces to reinstate that president. What do you expect? Niger, Mali, they have different armed factions and different armed groups. Now they want to make this problem to go another level.
Backed by Russia and Kim Jong-un.
Let me be very careful.
North Korea, yeah.
Nigeria is the country that did many coups d'etat in Africa. In the history,
I think they have the Boko Harams to deal with. So yes,
let them deal with their Boko
definitely,
Haram.
and allow Nigeria.
Dumbuya, my brother, I love that man. I love Asim Kweta. I love Ibrahim Traoré.
Yeah.
And I'm in support of these people. Even myself, I can even volunteer to go and take an arm.
Yes,
to
me
support,
too.
To support Niger. Any president, you don't want to serve the interests of the people. Let the military come and kick you out.
Yes.
Badingolo ntellengo mo nyola interesting kachani very interesting bari nina de yinyim fango bejibe at it seems bora to nyalo molla dia munyal mankliya bari ndela miro to bora be yamar lole because ala kumo be tata ka fale if wala munning nyim manke nyinne be kala andum pour ya arrest inyande badlal nako nyinne be kala Gambia jambara mawo fo aka min fo dorong di mama kande walef lamin mane Dr. Mane nata nyim platform to lai walef but ni nade ajibe people can agree to disagree ni nade almametal jibe almametal is a part of UDP executive ay nyim fo de ko Africa nyanta ferol kelale ye nyim coup d'etat stop because ni nade ajibe wagna me alon ko wala kata nyim Russian mercenary ibe dunkanne andibe Africa infiltrate kanne so ba jela ko wala opinion ning ning Dr. Manela opinion wala manke kilimoti bari woma sabu ko nyin don ne be tonya kan nyin nata nyin miro la ando ninga bora la nyin ko beji be ka fole if and I mean for wala mutonya ni ko coup d'etat nga coup d'etat mutamoneti wala mu militaire ye kidota ye na ye dum ye president o jindi nga coup d'etat mutawodoronet but coup d'etat is beyond that. Near a coup d'etat la another definition jibe. Adama Barrow in 2018-19 or 2020 UDP be atelom banko da president and is part of the UDP. Ni UDP e more tombonka ke flag biarati. Then ako UDP e coup d'etat like. Then most of an jibe ko as a coup. You understand? So but nyemma for Gambia ja. Andina da jibe fana min fo Macky Sall la kuoto wala mutonyate President Barrow tata America le Gambia no protester against him America no me arrest je Macky Sall tata America le Senegalese le protester against Macky Sall America no me arrest annun dolka America le jibe wala kantolo mako European Union America bari nina da jibe even European Union demonstration o kata France me alon ka tobe ko yare nyina bari nene manda kanya piwo modu kanke la natambi ke charge ka fo be kitindela bari nyinketa kuti me alon ka jakalo watambe nga video moy nyolale jannimbe muruna fatu kan ngalon di ebe struggle kan with internet and light bari jannimbe muruna nan fatu kan aliu ye video moyle ye fatu fanana dia moyle
abaraka bake pa in fact mbananga wo problem kilon so do kabringa moy ye bora arrest ya kili for questioning in connection to a program so I important taranga program I think ngamira fatule link ke somewhere so nga wo link follow nga program on jube but you know what ngami understand if you listen to Bora very well Bora among soldier role fang support de because I munefo ako soldier role e kanyine ke nie sembota ifana buka sonka ji
buka sonjila. Exactly. Yes, he was quoting OJ. He was quoting late OJ.
Exactly. And pa yalong the thing is nyanta ka ning la fanga daha nga tonya fo nyoe ni le komandianye let me just face it nga fo le komandianye rather than ikenu behind certain things, because nying this is going to be very disgraceful. Natara ko nying program wole atina in a democratic country ye momuta iko ye samba for questioning. The first thing that should happen wolemko nale information soro go and watch it nale ajibe alia analyze, you'll understand ko amanjere nga nying kumandi. Because at that point, atolbala analysis you'll understand ko there is nothing wrong with Nye Mimfo. Fenti je mialonko he was inciting violence. Let's be mindful. Yes. Because there is nowhere mialonko borako alfinti. Aleta and do this at in the video. What he said is ate bora he supposed kudeta, and I can tell you, in countries Guinea, the president in Guinea, he's supporting Niger. For Ako Ekowaseko Nakada Kelola, you're going to fight against me.
And Mali be wole nyama, Burkina Faso be wole nyama.
Exactly. Yes. So again, Ngajube, we have to be realistic sometimes. Yajame was one time Yajame at America. Gambian will finish to demonstrate against Yaya Jammeh. Ndelbijang, we were very happy. We said these Gambians are just great. They revolted against Yaya Jammeh in America. None of them were arrested. Moma arrested. So what is the difference with Senegalese residing in the Gambia? We open our boots for them here. They see things happening in their country. They are not happy. Ye finti ka itandi. Ni momo fana lota ko he is disappointed with the IGP. I think he is just very right. The IGP also has all rights. Afana lo ayatandi ko, you are disappointed in me, but this is the reason why ngake. Yalong pa nyandaka dialogue promote in this country. The biggest problem that we have here is up till now, for be Monday, tomorrow almost Tuesday, Honeybee Momalong, why Bora is arrested.
Why Bora is arrested?
Yes.
Momalo.
The police will go out on the streets, pick 3, 4, 5 boys, is out on the police magazine.
Yes.
From their PR unit. The police have done this, Nganyimo Karemuta police in fighting crime. Sang isufele alko somebody was inside. I stand to be corrected. And Malon from Mianalia Muta. But the thing is, atole tell us through your PR unit, like you said, Hanabekela preliminary relative for that Gambian salon why this is done. Natarako is against the laws of the land. Bese no water. Isajeko modo takela. But up till now, nobody knows what is happening. Momalo Mengbe Kering, why is Bora is arrested? Let's start with Sabali. Sabali was arrested. He was kept for days. A lawyer fought in and out. Yabula. Iko munekeda. Some people went and ye kachaka kula Yabula. Hanisa in Sabali malong ay muneke.
Momala minge honeybee.
Yes. So somebody else modo sa kenole because he malong why is Sabali muda. Mohammed
war veteran Mohammed.
Veteran. Yes, war veteran. Malong up till now. Because the thing is Fajan, Malong. You understand? But it's high time long crimes will
one typical example, very endefango muta, honeybee, policeman for nyamuna sabu yemuta.
Yep.
Reason me asabu muta, abeka kemuneti, or moduka mimfo. Bari nga memmo minister la minkata Ibrahima Sillatani Ibrahima Sankare kabiri tata rajoto wala mnyende ko FAMODOU was inciting violence and the along Gambia is a country of law ninyin ko sifal be kering kiti yol lebe kering police solo nyim mumenti ni e mo fango muta nyin sifala amari interrogate ni ba charge la ya charge bari ta muta nola ay muta taralim mutaribulu wanyama moma kuma moje ite be siring ibedi anya kuorkela na meta iabula hane apology fango bukana tarawokama and we know it refanan kasile ya foko it en sambala court binding court system o ka jamfa bakele it en sambala court and so forth ella fanala nundi e kamba di e be struggle kam bakele with the internet woketa ni ko ya kubala ti binding atabe resourceful la jam bakele bari alu ni pare tanga jina mfatu kam fatu Fatu ye amwele bora in mimfongalon ko nying is heartbroken. But Fatu fo nyin jele nung abina kamba.
Amantere. Amantereng. Comme nga fo nyame ntolu every single day ntol at this point every single day at some point it's so sad though dindingol near key coverage dollar State House or any program ko fadu ntolu ibuka sawar kata mo nyanta sawar la kata State House coverage la ka monsaje kata monsala program o cover mo nyanta wala nyanta kala kutis nyanta sawar la mimbela ando ni ko fature mo UDP okay but mamela no mo warning kilo basic no UDP
but why are they labeling you as UDP fature?
I mean, ngamira because nkontomo ture minti. Ngamira. I mean, this is what I said. One time, MODOU NG when mo interview la Rambo Jata, I'll say it. Me interview la akonye ko ha ya lete mu UDP let alka usen double support. Nka ko muna na mu UDP let. Does it show on my work? Akonye ko ha ika UDP le nati bahin. Ko number one. UDP isa ko mo be for UDP don party to me alon ko sign ne usen ko nka la interview la ba fla nyamutuma.
Yes.
Itola mo le fon kete no ma interview lan tol mu journalist oldi luolung ye program tan ni fenne soto mi alon ko nyante fintindila isula tam wala luolung pour ye diam masa ko dan ko lu ni e kumandi ibu ko ha kan te do ala platform auto le kan nyina fo nyina platform auto government spokesperson or ni minister ni e kumandi ko le fo sai now nyin dolu ni wol pareta kanana ite platform o dilela kadu ni ma mona ti program auto soto lako so tolu moming available to kadiamu we will bring them. So you can understand to the point, you can feel like but they are the ones that are available all the time. They give you it like a watu dealer, watu wati, put in a platform. So all the time can you for government mole. And kabrin na grand bantaba, what problemo? What problemo mi wulun tolie? Yenyim programo natile pour kamansa kajafi. Alenyim programo natile pour kamol in the government la. And I'm like, but until lafta kana every program, why not lafta every 2 weeks? Ale mokina. Iko hani no model bondije ye model dundi. I'm like, no. At the point, until editorial decisions, you don't make those things for us. So once we said no, then it started becoming more even drastic. Pamodu moli ele samotol dunjane tata. Iko president ko kontela ka PRK UDP. Ya mo la to kabrin campaign ko president ka Talib Bensouda PR drone sidi njala interview sidi njala ko nyoko ya le to UDP la PR and then my muna si senator na show ko no ay akonye ko ha ñun latin nan ko alhamdulillah bayri ite afsenen la ko ñun latin na lose the election kay bayri ite president ya le kay ko ndela ka PR ke UDP wala na atol lose the election so it has gone to the point mi alonko you feel like ila mol sukundi kana kunung I was looking at my screenshots the mansa kujabi nyol some years back woka fuko ako NPP ani mansa kunda kana KERR to invite to any program because ni and told ben attack them and they have attacked us and they have continued attacking us. I have screenshots over 15 screenshots. I'll share it on Facebook. Yes. Me along with NPP supporters every day calling me a tribalist, calling my staff a tribalist. Don't be getting Nitalo post drone. Iko tale ya safi ye tribalist. Nintendo ya ke ye tribalist journalist. Ya post. Bari ntol ngalo ne ko mu public figure. Nim mole kumo dol fonye. We don't take it serious. Ngalo ne ko ila opinion law what because me public arena leto. But again, nga fole UDP or NPP or MODOU, ning alla supporters or journalists or attack, aka assault verbally, and then atol fonka encourage, atol fonka journalists or label a certain name la. That will continue, and we want recipe for disasterity. Bimbe wala kono because minketa ni tata be tata YouTube. Ika minje die drong wolom NPP supporters calling kafoko inyanta bora arrest lale, inyanta fature arrest lale, inyanta KERR soronnal. And in media house dole mini alonko wolle ka iko ntolman lo fen na manke ka mansa kajafi ntolman lo fen na manke ka negative things for about mansa kunda ntolman la finyim bankola ntolmu banko dinja wolleti ni wokumol moy at some point pa modu yika mira ko fombe be Gambia dole kono ba because at the end of the day comme nga fon tola case be IGP yal sanji fula IGP man times to pour ko prosecute because ntolman ke Gambia not but at times to kabora call ka sindi police station not every single day ni momo kantino me ka jele ni Babakar ba yo post nga sa IGP Babakar fele de ay kari fanan ne ya jele ba ni ya jen kake I do that for a purpose mo ka fanye ko you're giving prominence to this guy no I'm not giving him prominence because every single day kana staff will attack ika kulle laikan bari modo fele min ka e kuke min tambi tantira staff wol buka fenke ye do kola so let's taliaje pour alsa lonko okay kabri fa jagne arrest ngo bab IGP bab ali fa jagne arrest le de bari babu kar fanan fele de alfal nen kanne de but Yamwele arrest. He might arrest because you know what? He promotes the president's agenda. So nobody will arrest him. Because I don't promote the president's agenda, they will arrest me, they will arrest my staff, they will attack them. And I feel like this is an attack on my media house. That's how I felt.
Okay, Fatou, I'll come back to you. DA natanane. DA ye nying kumol be moile, nying arrest solo andung ye bora fanan na video la moile. Ya mera bora la nyindiamo ay kule ke jamii alon kai media la karola luati nyale bang ay ethics ti nyale bang.
Okay, Pamodu. They actually now network is so big that I can hardly hear album focus.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, especially Borala, I mean, video, hardly anything.
Gambia is a problem. And di ngamira tebe kani finne. Lamin katabali tunkara dukare mama ye la network o sabatindai. Bo aprisel do.
Benna molto nyela. Sai
Gamtel na nyindi molukai yufuni ya fasi.
Sai mo mole fa onso de mo be bulala sila. Male be dami sila.
You boost the fast. Okay, janning be di sola stable. Aliu, Nina Nyinko Bejibe, we have a union in this country. Na media commission sotole, na Gambia Press Union soto. Yeah, but I'm second la lo dulato because what in Kajerako, all what they represent, what more the welfare of journalists, the welfare of the media houses. And they kateko momo, hani atare tolumete jako itemu journalists oldi. But Nika Doko media house, you should be under their protection. Ya mera mune nyanda kele tola effort ite fe ba kata kanne bang fo nyanda more effort do najele kaje ko ka journalist sola and in the media house can protect.
But before Binawoto, I want to suggest ni say DL number kinye nga call WhatsApp. Because definitely because definitely we need him. So that
Aliwe call
exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
That's
okay. Baraka. But before me now to bodies responsible for media houses.
Yes.
The Human Rights Commission. Nga information suno itata jele kata kabora jube. But I think kata je is not my problem. I am very happy. Itata jele. But nde from Koronto Taliban or whatnot, but one statement from the Human Rights Commission pertaining to Ning arrest and Ning ilataje maje. Because one thing like Wolemko pa luamu luality. And I want to say this, ni moye luatinya luaye tamandakang. But yala moneka ke jang negotiation se kake. Miye kumandiroke woka feel ko is right. Yemin kumandi wofana ka feel ko is right because more later the tema idamte tema alfitino bang. That's all we do here.
Yes.
But natarako muni kumandiroke yemin ke alandi luale kang. Like you said ni banko luale so aita lua bon. You know, I kachaje ni mimboita yalon ko yiboita le anu nyin lua section kari yole violate. But part the thing is until personally until journalists nga celebrate journal. This I always say ndol nga celebrate journal. But
media
ni murunta koma demanding as early as 2018.
Yes.
As early as 2018, journalists will start kabata nyimbanko kang. As early as 2018. Santije, there was a day in a program.
Ngamirandela force arrest keta 2018 yenkumo so foka ban police or arrest.
Yes, that is 2018. But ntamin for walemko ndelnga the last World Press Freedom Day nga program kejani purposely on press freedom. But nga numbers mean soto. Within 6 years or 7 years, demanding as a sutia yaja mela 22 years.
22 years.
Yes.
So ndolenga celebration ke Juna that we have media freedom. Yes, we are disappointed. Ngajele president wa ideni ko dung. Abesefera koma press freedom.
Press freedom.
Yes, ngawojele. We ndol we celebrated. Mbije
okay. Aludi natale ngalo jangi
di fenke
sign. Ngala number kanandira le bar science a fele nga famuje. Di ibe moykanni.
Anke moyle.
Okay, Mr. JAWO, mkami mfodoron wala mnyende ko nga Gambia Press Union soto jande nga Media Council soto jang. Bari nata murum fanang nga institute soto jande me alon ko ka molu karandi journalist yala. But yet still nga jeko mansakunda sakona nata security la wati ining journalist olu be nyola. Ining diamudali be nyola, ining kibar bungo be nyola. Of recent nga jele pura minke. Bari pura nata murunne kawo decision olu ka muri kan ka wolu cancel di yamira ite keta Gambia Press Union na president otene yamira Gambia Press Union your role sotole be min kala jang to mediate between the media and the government.
Yeah, I mean definitely Gambia Press Union your role sotole because it almost advocacy, I mean group lady for the media. I don't know bela role play can because every time problem sorota I mean mansaning journalist all tema Gambia Press Union ka wulile ika tamale. I think they are playing their role very very effectively. But yalong I mean come for wrong mansa especially police all men you know iman tra mansa mako ka near right ya mirale ka mansa le mako definitely mansa mako because tolbe ya kala mutale ko Gambia la Press Freedom Index a selta bakele you know these past few years but Nin continue, nin see for na continue. I definitely expect the next Press Freedom Index I will jilali because you know I mean Mengbe Kering no under ya jamia boko wale murutanan sai you know I mean this kind of impunity FATOU example all men dealer ala reportal ye assault and nobody has been punished for it you know that definitely shows that there is selective justice going on you know there is a lot of impunity going on definitely what a man samakwela at all.
Media la index ala selo na la geo waka mansakunda mako nyada la naka affect nyadi.
Well, the very fact you know I mean development partners they are seeing there is press freedom going on in this country na Press Freedom Index Celta Santo you know it a confidence you know in the system investors ka confidence in the system as well but in here you know yaje ko ibe journalists all I mean assault I mean humiliate la jana ibe I mean be butela and all those things that is not going to help it that a confidence ila foreign investors that invest young you know wala nam ko abe man sakunda ma ko ni Press Freedom Index Celta Santo wo be confidence la investors and in not development partners.
All right, there are certain media in the Gambia, Sako Miniboko, Home Digital FM, KERR, FATOU, Standard Newspaper, etc., etc. Modi do level nyindono opposition media leti nyindono wolle buka mansala kuma jawfo yamira wo be nyaadile in nata jibe in a democracy tanalem bam for tanante.
No, I mean opposition is part and parcel of Gambia. I mean opposition sila media sort of knowledge. They have the right to register a media. But the thing is, you know, I mean private media nika will label as opposition. You know, I think that's very unfair because you know, Tolbeya Kalamutan, Tolbeya Mengbe Kering. I mean, people are just trying to do their work. I mean, it only Memke Manja Mansala. You know, then they start labeling it as opposition. But I think, as far as I'm concerned, definitely it's not a fair, I mean, judgment of what the situation is. Opposition is right, so you know. I mean, we've seen. I mean, in other countries, opposition have their television station, they have radio station, and other things. And I see no reason why Gambia opposition for a neutral field there, they would sponsor their own opposition. The media they can do so. But the thing is, at the moment, the opposition media, you know, Mealonko is sponsored by the opposition. So it's an unfair assessment of the situation anyway.
Okay. That's very important. DA, badi mo kala hakilo brande alton mimbe jibe rola albe jibe kan Mengbe Kering TV le bada atol mini alon ko albe lamoy rola atol ben lamoy kan Home Digital FM le brikama sade kon. FATOU nimurun tanete kan kote. nyinkuwol fede ibe keri ando ngajele safero fananke ando ngamira o fanan is another kelo me alon ko ya wulindi media household dammalu tema wolom nyinte ko ngaje safero ke ko follow alko en na sponsor kuntu sayin alkanya penna molu kam fatu de bonye nan domonding bayrin de fanan nga domonding soto wotole bayrin dorbuka government na sponsor nyene mbuka soto fang ndada le fang wato do la nim ministry do data yang approach ko nyanda sponsor de la ndada ni sita for signing bekera at the end of the day do yen call nan do mala ko nya pamodu ifama da hande ko ikana dila so wo fatu ya mera nyin abe nyadi Fatila ila Michael be mitre. Okay, go on.
Abarka bake pa naman kenum borala nyumutoti. I felt like, this is not the right time to speak about this, but I think it's, because I'm still gathering information. But Namin Soto right now, and all these things coming for, I back it with facts, recordings, kaitolu, contract cancellations. So near Jube, yalne ko Gamcel, wallet. And I have contracts with them. Nim parastatal sol be, then 6 years ago, ni bebe do kola. And we need a good relationship soto. Sometime around January, na contract fulamang sign, imansona sign la. According to what I got, minister le company commandi, ako ko pro ikana advertisement with KERR FATOU and standard newspaper. O minister I work for wole.
Minister Marimalo Minister Jumalom.
The Minister of DL Administration.
The Minister of Lamin Queen Jame.
No, not Lamin Queen Jame. No.
Ibrahim Asilla.
No, information. Ning boy in America. So.
DL Ministry.
America
digital economy. I think she's referring to the Minister of Digital Economy.
Digital economy. Digital something.
Yes.
So they had that meeting. Yeah. So I was at that point more worried. At the end of the day, ila right long. Ni malafika business odila, ila right lady. So yenya kasi. So we went ahead. We continued. We were still working with the other people. Kabirin councilor election o botala na information flanja soto. Chief of staff Mode Sise, I text ki company dole about 6 companies for parastatals exact word SOEs working with the lion that seeks to bring the borough administration down.
The lion.
Yes. SO is working with the lion that seeks to bring the borough administration down following the negative campaign on this platform during the LG elections. That was right after the local government councillors elections. Councillors before mayoral.
Yes.
So Kabrai will text Kina. I thought there were certain companies we were just by the finalizing. I okay will MD regular silata. From calling bukera telephone ota. So, until the system journalists, so I got some of those messages. I started getting panic because nobody more like could a part. But at the end of the day, I'm preparing in 2021. Obviously, near more case sambanyami if I'm be prepare. But at the end of the day, you may expect maybe in social media current. I will not do that. So I ignored it. Mesiring overtala nsita one time Suleiman Ben Suare mo fane call ke kabo Angleterre modo call o mari kay ko lafte di am fature bi mitin dole keta state house kabri mitin mo banda
cabinet
before cabinet time ambato na kay ko model fintita na ko president o kay ko muna natol ka advertisement ki KERR FATOU falman ko KERR FATOU muntela number 1 enemy. Wo mari fana young call I wo fanyo no fonke because him la fila business ko ma la fi mol be alon so nkai okay nyande so wo bota je 2 days after one of the partners also ala staff wo young call ka fanyo ko be careful one of the media house owners le call ke ka foi ko you know nga mitino kele lafte baila no fango bari iko kane bay bari mimbe kala nyin na contrago nin December sita kara renew niya renew sa nga balo na ko mansala ba ko makana renew a media owner call one of the partners. So Omari Fane Wobro, so I'm getting all this information. So I call one of the ministers, now confront. Kabri now confront minister, you know, Tata Nata Bakta, because obviously we work with them. There's so many things Fanani Kaminu Dugalante. So Kabalonko at this point I was upset. Atata Nata Ayafonyoko, his exact words, a state minister, and I have it all on record.
Yes.
Akonyoko, yes, all findings I Karol Kela findings this was discussed in cabinet. Because there are media houses, mini alonko, FATOU, Standard newspaper, Mengbe Kering, King FM, Voice newspaper, Nyunumu Mansakunda platform, they bring negative image of the government. So because of that, they should suffocate them from government sponsored sponsorship. So obviously, Inyanta make sure like kind of government sponsors deal, like kind of package dealer. So they directed the chief of staff to communicate that. So that is why you could see why the chief of staff was sending those messages.
Yes.
So chief of staff, so he called, but he don't put it on paper. Malafai Finti on paper.
Because I believe
so communicate verbally. So this was discussed cabinet, minister Leafony. So Kabrai Wofonye, and then because I wanted more, I also listened. I was still doing my investigations. One of my partners called me and invited me to a meeting and canceled my contract. And cancel my contract and told me to take their advice off air and sent me a letter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so this is all true.
Yeah.
And just 2 days before Salo Koteke, they called another partner of mine and said the same. I'm sorry, but you have to cancel our contract. So, and I'm thinking, and I'm going to be honest, the President Barrow not any other person. Yes, the first one, chief of staff was sending messages. The president himself, I am on live TV.
Yes, I know.
Telling these people that, you know, into my JAWO. And that really broke my heart. That really broke my heart. You know, when I was coming from one of the appointments, I was driving and I was really crying. Not because of the money that I am parting with. It's not the money. Bari nimbanko president of Fonka Loaka for Moleko Karimunte Jawolit. Sakomuso. That really broke my heart. That really, really broke my heart. And I sat down and I said, how is this possible?
Sad.
The only problem, the only crime, you can't tell me UDP. That is the only crime. I have never personally even said things. Naman can tell a program or book a program outside.
Exactly.
You don't even talk about issues because I only address things on my platform.
Yes.
I don't discuss things beyond my platform because my opinion also about something outside. I don't say it unless it is on my platform. So indirectly, I don't address the president or anybody or the first lady, anybody. I don't do it because, but at this point, it seems like President Barrow Laftante Faneke coming model Ketanyami, nga kajafi, nga kumol fire mi man soto wara min soto maybe ninga okay, and be dialale, you know, I don't even know at this point. But I can tell you, yes, this happened. They have told managing directors to cancel my contracts. And some of them have already canceled my contract. They have given me letters. Some of them have even told me to withdraw their advice on my platform. And I'm thinking, for you, DP manyana balura nyimbankoka natra muwale.
Yes, sir.
For you, DP nko manyana balura. So it is sad. Niko press freedom bas nyimbankoka ne press freedom mansoto. Nika abijana mansoto because the objective is to suffocate media houses. Nimma soto mbena mol jola minna. So
that we can pay our people. But Allah wakala.
That is
thank you very much. DA ngamuru nete kang janim bitala alo kang koden. DA nganyin censorship be moida. Ando ngami moy fatu da jar. This is serious. They are president fanka director call. Kafoiko al contract or cancel with that media house. because ñinelu mun jawolati yamra the future of the Gambian media be yami well because mo be media kono elafte la media e balu ye molle soto e minul ta do ko la holmo Gambia de mollati ning media boyta odo ko be stop la le because ita o modu jonola so in a nutshell be mimbe try kan ninga fatula ko moy wala mo ka julo sitim be kamala isaje ko be ngake mansay hawlalde di e yamira wo is good for this country.
Amadou, one very, very serious allegations against the head of state and the government in general. I think, I mean, it tells a lot about, I mean, Yimasakunda, media mutanyame. Honestly, I mean, it's very serious and very, very unfortunate because this is not what we expected. Kabiring, we had these changes in 2016. I say never again, Mengbe Kering. But if you can hear the head of state making all these threats against the media, even to the extent of calling, advertisers to stop advertising on certain media houses, that's a very, very serious indictment on the government, and it's not going to help the situation because, as I say, the government needs the confidence of its, partners as well as investors. But if the government itself is showing that they are playing these kind of games just because they have certain grudges against certain media houses, it's not going to help. It's definitely not going to help the situation in any way. And whoever is involved, KERR FATOU and everybody else should make it so plain so that everybody knows what is going on. This is a very serious situation. Which should not be allowed to continue because we are all taxpayers. The KERR FATOU and all the other media houses are paying taxes for the state. So I see no reason why they should be discriminated against just because people, the government feels that they are anti-government also, which is not the case as far as I'm concerned. All these media houses have been giving their platform to everybody, including those in government, including KERR FATOU. I've been going on there and meeting some people from the government as well. On their platform. So why? I think the allegation is very unfortunate. The situation.
Even when they continue to do that to us, we still invite them. Because at the end of the day, we still want to be ethical. We want to make sure we give platform to everybody. We give them the platform. We go over their coverages. Program for me. I don't want anybody to think that, feel pity for me. Because at the end of the day, I feel like, what is supposed to be will be. Whatever we are supposed to get, we will get. And at the end of the day, but I will not change my editorial policies because somebody is stopping my program.
People like the Mansaku
on the line. So I to avoid this kind of side comments. Personally.
Yeah. That's a very good advice. And the Kumado for many alonko ika saferol ke on their Facebook status don't invite KERR FATOU to our events because they want them by attack. FATOU, don't you see that as a grave concern or a threat? Because are you still going to continue sending there, or what precautions?
We'll continue sending them there. We'll continue to do our job. Our job is risky, but we will take the rest. We will do it. So, more police. Why should I go to police? Case the police.
No, police wanted to
police or IDP
case be police le NPP la executive member Seku Baro. Lotan kundola kwenye ko pamodu ni me hakilo tuntele be fala seven witness nga wala samba police. Bari wo file lungo men nantata je adanta wolo nela e woni sign tema 4 years sign adanta wala.
Yeah, the case is at the police station Molkota police unko no mantala police ngana fengo to alabulu ni emfa Gambia no, it will be on the record call. Our journalist was killed at this program. When they attack us, it will be on record that our journalist was attacked on this program. That's how we are going to do it. But that will not stop because Nintolmang NPP or any other person not in a platform. Mom bias, mom balance.
Yes.
It's gonna show us as more perception because ni mol ma woldi de ba mira lako yunu karleti ka nyunda malenat. aya trawo ika mo bele invite pour yenana bari ni man we continue tol hani tol man nan tol wi ko ni ajube
bari modol fa data de fo starter ko fatu ka compromise bakele because it's not committed that much ikaje ko wati more many alon ko wolle kala more attack wati katra platform I can attest to that. So ni mo keren sai wol mur dane kay bela more killing arrest la wo definitely is a concern. And ngamira dunia mo be jibe rola le Gambian ko fanam bel la moy rola le
pa modu ndedawe mol konole kabring ay Lamin Fatila case compromise ngamra fango complain dealer ko kabring Lamin Jata NPP la anyway interview soro interview endimbla ngamwele Fatou ka fayen bari na mona rajele aya bute aliya kete but inyanta anyanta aussi fab so for me ko but Fatou ka compromise bakela ala mola live at a threat Fatou ka compromise because yalon ne ñi mu ndol ka silamina always wolem ko nakita jang be ready it is the next target you understand why mimu pointed yang yalon the thing is ni masakunda fanka selective ika isu sorole mialon ko you want to have people from government put in a platform but believe you me ne momo call momo nata nan jamfa akamune fo you remember when say Humbalo came here kabi say nara program ay mune fo ako be careful.
Ako mo beba ila mo beba kumanda karo bela kapa don't go there.
Exactly. Nawegla PRO the Baji guy. Another jang na program so he said the same thing. Akata la fa fintita. Kafa kanata je. Nitara you'll be humiliated. What is the problem? None ibe pick and choose killer and he tell fana now ibe sirira corners to expecting ko issues about them should be discussed on a platform ite buka son kata daming. What do you expect?
Yeah, you address like Lamin Fatila case. I always tell people diplomacy now work, then you go to the next step. Kabri Lamin Fati assault. Do you know what it had gotten to a point, at some point, near staff or from ma, Mbukala 5 pint. You understand?
Mbukala 5 pint.
Mbukala 5 pint. Because, who wants to fight with government? At some point, from Molka, ateni mansaka tunyola, watu wacha. Ateni mansaka tunyola.
Kameka pa modu lebeli nyama, ne mansaka tunyola.
Yeah, I don't enjoy that.
But more perception that it doesn't mean you are fighting with Mansa. But as far as media, ni waketa more dollar, we will report it. Na ketan telefon la mora. We should not diplomacy.
The reason why I say that sometimes it's like all the time ite buba gaji go na yesa buba attack sali attack Lamin Fati attack at some point I am in the middle of a very difficult situation, right? At this point I have to fight to defend my staff or I have to let go na staff only aje kombuke defend. Can you see that mindset?
Yes.
Nimman finti nga ko defend nga ko kele na dokulal ba fula te katara officer ko na kan to lebla filo ko no ni en attack abuka kuke nim finti tan dia muta nga kuke man sa yafo ko akatu ani man sa katu nyola wara man sa la support. I don't enjoy that. Nimo wentelon, that is not my personality. But this is the kind of situation all the time nkatara minkono. At some point it's so overwhelming ibuka label minkela. Kabri Lamin Fati attack. I call Ibrahim Silla. Demba sabali woman na telephone phone chika. He doesn't care. Nga text nga call amandang. And I tell police
ordly.
Amandang. Ibrahim at least listen to me. I endang ko pa him for lata lamalala. That's another thing. But he listened, right? And then Lamin Jata kabri nga commande on the platform. And then I addressed that. That was the first thing I addressed before I addressed them and I told the president, I'm not enjoying all of this. We don't all have to be in government. ntol dol nyanta dole trama sekunda ntol fane dula do muta nin tol fane jamuta hani dala silom fanan ka jo tax leto. Please, can you talk to your supporters puri na do kulal bula? And I talked to Lamin Fati Afo, and Lamin Jata, and he apologized on behalf of the party because I can't invite. So Kabrai okay, at that level, I was human enough to say at least he apologized. And the rest I was dealing with Ibrahim and Yolning orders on the end. I do a lot of conversations, talking to them. I do that. But I never enjoyed this because at the end of the day, you know, Pa, you know it very well. I mean, ite buka care because ite, you know, I think you are bigger, you're stronger than me mentally. But you know, it's nobody wants to deal with Mansakunda. I don't. These are some of the consequences you deal with. You know, making blacklisting you in the system, making you look like you are not Gambian. Hani problem was soto. Nitete hani lakata police because yalo neko nitara police kute bolaje because police all mete muta moti ime muta ko hadama di moti just because ye level a certain type. That is the most painful feeling anybody can go through.
Abaraka Fatou Jawo mbe labanne tella jannen kala no yele Mr die nina rajibe tonya inyanta mo mutala minna especially nanata diamola wala nanata journalism la anyanta kela luwa le tinya and luwa katinya no nin content lela di ila korsi rolto this new Gambia kabirim falungo kada up to now Gambia media lo yenna content je nyaadi de
Nante ngaji nyamen definitely the Gambian media is very responsible. So me advise FATOU and all those concerned, you know, alkana song yal intimidate. Don't accept to be intimidated. When Nial invite anywhere, I mean coverage be dawada media bitaje ila mol kije etaje. I mean and then we'll see what would happen. Definitely intimidation because Nial intimidate to an extent ko albe I mean alte coverage kela or albe you know avoid la purkata dula dolto. Then they would have succeeded. Wala mula, I mean, AMP. Wala mukal intimate to an extent ko alte hanyi like a finti molkang or something like that. Don't allow that to happen. Tenga wale advise. As far as I'm concerned, the Gambian media has been very, very responsible in the way they've been handling the situation. And you know, I mean, there is no justification. I mean, definitely Mansaka treatment ke. I mean, and all these threats and other things. Amanyan na kira dal.
Abaraka bake Jawo aliu mine itebe close nekela fature ninga line ori yele me wati dantande la mod la itebe tula jele then ning wo modu pareta ite fana moro na ye programme on close ila after mid la fala je bari fatu ko me ngafanya moja waka fole pa modu ngamira ko le jata yalonte mama mbajo ma ko jata bake mbajo ma kuma jata bake mbajo ma min fonye wala mnyindi ko pa tonya fo ni be tonya da male fokam kana sila fenna akonye yade hadama di wala falungo wolun jombuka balu bari balulungo fanan jombuka fa so ndebe believe nyenne la ko mbe fengo fen fokande nimba nin tonya le fola hanimu ifambondi letinana ibentara la jele ni emfa yanke seda fureti bari dunia ni salon ni kiribu karaboli be barsa ni emfa ifele easy ticket or did not to go to Arjana ndeka mutawala to doro so ngabda da minfo j is very important ntol man naka intimidate because munekata we mu journalist olu doron nate andun ka minfo Mengbe Kering banko kanka wala fo banko e luwale soto nena lota na platform to ngafo nko mmawo moje Gambia min se Gambia sambano because mbe diverse jikol lesson ngo bari fenkilin pet wala be Gambia sambano la banko mi e fawno wo fenkilin ngo doron ne samba wala mu luwat andun luwa wala munti luwa sudun bi segregatory kaje ko nyindombe luwa e santolale nyindom ni luwa be kanyandinde nyindombe luwa e dumalale hani ni wiye luwa soto me yalonga tilinte la banko kan ite fango ila mararo ka sone yale ibuka bata itote kuyala katu ko luwa damma wala be do ko kada mo be kambenta wo luwa minna so ngamira be tata nata nyinno mbe inspector general of police command la mba fala ko ablay sanyang itote bolantol ta kono de kunum bukete tofo nga Mamoudou Job le tofo alama nemo nin kafaro kala ni na audio lu lamoyi from 2018
to 2020 ni min tofo doron aka makle Mahmoud Job tobe kela 80% net nga min tofo wato Ablaye malom fa ma Ablaye lo we only know nenenga Ablaye tofo kelene wala mu kabere nin kin koli dun danyola o fana tede ka fo kin koli ya samba kitiyola wotoro nga wala fo bar bila bota wala Ablaye ntolo metolo meto fangolong bari birina da IGP yala nak ekata police o bela kontiyo police o na kuriya ke kere jarga mba fo le telo mbetele kumanda nga fo police kare kuriya ke kere jarga nim police o ye kuriya ke kere mama mba fo le kere manka mba fo le ko Ablaye ila police o fela ke jang Gambia dawda eto dum kebat abakole ko ning moye ku ke Mengbe Kering jande be mo walina folo bento folo walina imaje bi MODOU kumande nan blado nga fatu reda kumande KERR fatu ande amanke ko e fatu le arrest bari yala do kula le arrest so mbedani la dukari Ablaye you have a long way to go nene nga nyimfo jande andum ba murun na le mba fola biri Ablaye sambana nko moya fonyane mi Ablaye longa ko is very pompous atodi atayele nga wolonne so wala Ablaye ine la police solo kata fo man sakunda dukari journalist solo alali nya kaso la ni radio bungolo altol la do ko nyanda kala minti altol fa ngofede nali bina radio to fa mbukali charge abe mu frilet dula do bi je ni bita radio to they charge them private radio stations
yep
they charge you nka bulalu no makalu dani kurale nali kacha o fa nal kana kacha ndole baral kacha mode bari yale ka bulefo man sakundaji min silata ka mori min mara min tambita nyen man sakunda ika fonnela ko mambalen kanela programme to de ngajele karnata le ya respect back ngoy nene buka mo disrespect iko nye barila kola solo malla fi koli yele ngoy ko nyim programme ni atra nyim programme mu salole telephone kolo de o mu fati yele bari salo ni fota fati yala e fota salola wala alu be mingela ngata telephone line no to be ngakela mo lati nim murunta nan nse programme o rapport isemelay okay aliu la maiko be mitrine ila maiko be mitrine aliu
all right thank you abaraka bakepa saying Lionel yelele 6999130 9388430 minube diaspora nga no manyi pile assalamu alaikum banta assalamu alaikum banta
alaikum salam aliu
naam ini mbarambadi
ini malami dabolo jaman be kontonna be fadu kontonna be alla do ko be bete adum baake ko min lafta mbali musuma mbole ya marda domandi do ko nying men abakono abake kan alali kita ana sila kula
okay
birin santo man sakunda do kula atala ke jo wala bukate jo bari birin kundo santo kata duma jumala barakata faduti
okay
because mojo fatu mojo la ba koto do ko wala aka menjo baro man tari pesda yalla wato mena mojo la ba koto aka menjo
okay
kana fo duma kata ibrahima sila nyulbe juma ay ka juma le jo so moni nyantam bari musol sebentu yalla mo kane intimidate iben menna du ake tiliwnin to nyakan wallahi ala bi fasara jele lumbe sila isila siri la office ko no e be jela la nyilla ya fa tambi da jalnu andum ba sain kanale 94 kule tala keta jeke bari 27 din mbuka sala mbige tertalindi kito la
okay abaraka dabo la watu banda kumande la do siaring abaraka bake suko assalamu alaikum
assalam
eni marambade nyadi mandu mane okay mandu mbijandro alhamdulillah mandu ikela moy minna pala o yatala okay
Bani the plus one.
Ha. Okay. Abaraka.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mandu Mane. Bantas, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Ya Alifal ya Mane jamani.
Mr. Mane Nimbara.
Nimbara. Nita si amarlo ke minna journalist la Carola. Ini mo kamfari wala min yalon ko kamfari ni be denden kula.
Ha.
Isi ni
tankande.
Ha, because of sign thinking about it kamole kelendi. Ni journalism in bitela kuto ifan kanta jacket wala because isi sono muro fananal.
Yeah. You konye no story is what your life. Igole for mole.
So oto alala hakilo to because ni la fali mo tuta je ni na e ka fali ndo soto ba ni tuta ko ko soto.
Okay. Abaraka Mr. Mane. Oya maro kumada bagi. Okay. Ngana so kono. Assalamu alaikum. Ngejo jumalem ite call ke français barake directly. Okay, Holland. Okay. Yes, Mr. Salah. Bismillah. Sane. Okay.
So alali cinco mil dindi banko kana real from babandi alla wulu banko le mal kana so moyal intimidate.
Okay. Okay, abaraka bak. Abaraka ngetentu ngejay diaspora. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Naam.
Nambara la do kursnet.
Abaraka to di madu ani kan ko mani mindo.
Lion Jadama calling from Germany.
Sisla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ana pa modu kondona.
Abe mo
demba kondona ba mon platform FATOU be kondona.
Abaraka bak.
So the problem member take Gambia baro is the problem. Baro nyanda baro problem la. Nyum problem be Kering Gambia. Baro is the cause of it. Yeah. Atalam problem because atalam nyarum ko de. Ube take an MPP kono baro kalone. You take you FATOU wa ako baro ka company called Kavaya na sorry stop. As a president français so when for FATOU rek you know akana abara dokumena I continue ala journalism ka abara dokumena continue you know
abaraka
because kafo ni masa tekele ni masa man tekele bela do wall.
Okay.
Mo be ala na ko you always speak the truth so no matter what remember ya mara mena rek pa mo de men fa rek akana sila and as long as ataba do ko ke ka rek you know let's continue you know
abaraka bak.
Thank you.
Abaraka ngetentu ngejay second to last caller so kono. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam alaikum.
Ini barambade.
Samidun foton na kananenda.
Okay, samoja nge bismillah program.
Ani ko
Okay.
Manya Mengbe Kering Gambia police force la. Gambia police force problem mo min ko chef fa.
Okay.
Ñom warata ñan sa ko kuntu melu ñaato. Bari mon kuntu ñaato wati ka samon kumanda fen dalil kala sama kala mu gambe mo bale fa fi.
Okay. Okay.
Kan to ñala ran bo wala ma kunna ko ji. Plus we can see in Chemo Gambia generation ko ya kadaje ba ke ko ba ke ji.
Okay.
Ndemba ali da mulu pa modu kada ni mo ko dama men ya lon ko sa kaka kan teno so mo ya te ke tino tonya ko na ngum ka fa fitna ke ganda na so man fitna mo na kan mo su fitna ka
abaraka bake sabu watu banda freng aha
ayenta e funyo la mi ke fundinga konan bakle
okay
ay fata mi jelma ay mandi la police ni alon ko ni police ni alon tabi ay bayro da the police was jam bayro wala ba mi fil kanten
okay abaraka bake abaraka ngati tunga jay second to last caller banda assalamu alaikum
Fall.
Naam.
Hello Fall.
Yes.
Man la Khadim maa ngi laa nuyu maa ngi nuyu Pa Modou Boja maa ngi nuyu sama sister Fatou Touré.
Jërëjëf.
Ak sama koto nekk ci plateforme bi.
Okay.
Waaye Fall xam nga lan mooy problème bi. maa ngi ñaan Gambie képp koo xam ne doomi Gambien nga. da nga nekk lam daal Gambien. yërmande ñu ngi leen ñaan fi sabilillah nañ bàyyi tooñante yàlla sa bugul tooñ nañ bàyyi tooñante Faal yow doomi Adama nga yow da nga nekk doomi Adama ki defar ruu ki defar ruu doomi Adama dugal ko si sa biir yaram bi yaa ngi nokki ak oxygène boo xam ne yoo xamuloo oxygène si bi sa fan la jógee si adduna yaa ngi dund yaa ngi nekk si sa bànneex yaa ngi nekk si sa olala yàlla boobu mu ne bul tooñ Faal mu ne bul tooñ Pa Modou Bojang mu ne bul tooñ Fatou Touré lu tax ñi tooñante lu tax nit ku ñuul ñi tooñante nañ wax dëgg te yàlla tax lu tax ñi tooñante Faal mi na namba ñoo tooñee la na broda mi na no Gambe dungal be ñoo tooñee la sani mo fula ale ñoo niyo kasar ñi banko ka hani bial kalbo ko ki don lel taman la ñi banko ka waaye al be ñoo tooñee la moo fi won al salah waaye be ñoo tooñee la Faal
abaraka sayram bangi tanga nana ndo mu seda assalamu alaikum
alaikum salam Aliou Fall ne konton na Pa Modou Bojang konton na sista konton facture ani minister JAWO ngal be konton alla kacha ka finti mulu gambi aketa kum mabati kadum social media bi ine be faringe andu modbe de undi bak andu nyimu konsanne ti me alon ko la Gambia ko ya marla menna wala yaaje kuoku kadu nyaale nyama kunun birim politiko be kering ibe modu sabal nyol mutala ibe mo ko tangol mutala amanche ko wolle pisiata banku din doluti amanche ko molu nyanta bulala nyine no bako politiko be kering wala alinga right fight side nim politiko tambita right te kering momam Gambia din kilim mam pisia Gambia din kilinki nin akara ko ngakoje membe sumankan ando abinan tolle man torala Gambia di mo be nyanta lola ka ko ni manyan na kala janteng ni manyan na totala ntola ni masakunda nyaki ni nyinela amolu muta ni bulaka ko noma indi en polisol ko abe kantone nyimbe kantone ntol nyanta men kala ni ko jumane santoti ika fo donc abe santole jumane santoti ni santome all the time total bar santole akata santole abe santole bulu santole ba kala ten Gambian ko men kali suman ala hakilo to ba na Gambia ban ko ntol be men adama baro men kunu akala ko moje ko ntolu den tatale nyimba ko kany social media wala ketanna ya karot kany private radio station on ligne akko wala ni ketanna ya karot nim fano keta WhatsApp group nkalla moy wala e ke jey ye menke a democracy fight kaje ko banko e kana wo ko journalist sollet wo to sai aliu mbe Gambia ko be dalla ko mo kana jube ko ni mumo kin do ko lete ani nga wuli nga fasa roke molula ibe menu tonye kallu ala karola ni moye kuke ni tibaya fa yina ka baya taj bang al kana molu storong ke do ningin selo ko no ke frustrated mo kaje ko sembo ben to kaje ko polisol ka sembo ta ka ste fontati ni ni karo ke ko ban tam ko tane ha santole ko ngake jumala mi santo ko to buka fono Fature, you are not alone in this. Pamoda almantara alone in this journalist all Muganda quality na brother told me na sister told them do work Bangkok and do mu fasoleti do mu police oti do mu journalist oti do mu doctor oti mo kilima ya motati Gambia ko ali wuli ali alla Bangkok protect Alkana from first class citizen and second class citizen to Gambia and the one slow the dun bi wala kamurna ko tan
abaraka ngatentu ngajay atrekera no last quality la no be kanire telephone bebe wuri kambar bitum yankarandi wala ko radio dogo mu watolti
abe diari ndame akaba wala
wallahi
ngamodu tentu ngamodu jayi nyinna mo the beauty of Gambia ti wala minde ko ning fennata me yalon ko akata nyesula quality be nganda je andu nganyel ne ko hane ya tarafa nganyin telephone bula ko janni ba fala 11 o'clock Gambia la wato la mo be tan la ko min ke kan ne doro so wala wo kamara ngaw ko la lu tentu nge jayi min yalon ko hane bi ba kata kay man dunno nge to fanam nge tentu nge jayi mo be rek na ko nyola bar mo dandan ka du nyola allo ay be min kala misel laban fatura da ngete la allo laban tanu to la jannim betala no break la ye kuma kamol moy le min fota ande mo fanan ne ya ko ni atandi ko Gambian kolo mum molle te mene alon ko bi mote a jamana karno la ninyola bayre ngane ko hakilo me alon ka kibarta wo hakilo bu kasino no ando mone ka hakilo kibare de wollo mun media household imagine the Gambia without vibrant media, the Gambia without critical media. Gambia be kala nyaade.
Abaraka pa yalo ndela sonko ka community always wolem ko Gambia ndol confused tale because we are a democratic country. Nga wole fo. But we still have the 97 constitution ruling us. Mbe ko mimman bete an campaign ta minna wole be mbulu fo bi so nka foko we are still confused because malo it's a good okay eco democratically intended in kelale but in the 97 constitution it says something different you know so wol mu kulti mialon ko ngamira ko wala na always nka deputy nteni ka tu nyolale this constitution needs to be looked at yenda ka jubele the draft constitution yenda ka revive ay muruna. The other thing left for Wolem ko these private media houses. Tonya employment lady. KERR was awarded as being tax compliant. The president la diala. Mengbe Kering, people came here. Kabi tara banko radio be yai kabo GRTS ila foroto. Inata jang something sise ite hakilo ba mala is head of something sigas ako I Gambia radio be yai but I mean tarajang you know when it comes to being compliant amaji dulato so what is the crime you know what is the crime being tax compliant ika multa do ko lay keju ika mim fo is the fact mim bije wolem ko niye muda fana yesamba adeno be ka fole ko ta you know hani bi malo crime min commit
so memorun so
lumine defam brada sita lumine sita buge kili ko denke so ngamra di bottom line min ti wolem ko alnga murung alnga nyola nganyo horoma nganyo bunya mantara jang ka individual staff you know ni mi aso do wrong asamba kidiola mi ma so do wrong accept ko ay to nyale for you learn from it
wanda yeto nyafo dan mi dadi pour ala final fenko nyane fature yaje IGP ya manke fambondi yati IGP ya manke nene majeti ite jannite binaje ye molle taraje andu yaje Mamour Diop alama ne moni kafaro kala ndolo nga tofo minke way toko ya minta IGP tije me wota biko wonna tale atara transition be right kaje ko kabonyin dondo kadonyin don bari yaje Mamour Diop alama ne moni kafaro kala because you know what ndela force arrest being arrest on 3 years jotna Mamour Diop mansina ayen kuman le fala office to can apologize waketa amang hani karfura kar sabasi dorong ay danku mansola so nyimmu kawando le tiddo kulaliye andunde be lola janne mobe nyaati de wala katandi ko nte kunde ngode Mamou Job yen danne pour ka fay hako boyndinde bara fengo fen kentala ndenga hako boyndayle because nga wole long hadamadi yato walla lafitale ni aje nga nyimfo pour aseke ablaye karankoti yenye IGP aje hani yatra moro le ne koy te bolaji mo buka to palaso etele ba bulala walla palaso e bula bismillah ngana Mr. Jawo ka Mr. Jawo ye molla kumandiro no moyle ngalon dori e danne ko kumandirlal mo be da kota jinde la ko masakunda e nyanta press ma ko elale e nyanta jelale press yelo because ni na adibe kibaro mi alon ko hakilo min kibata o hakilo buka pe ni ade bi masakunda fango bala ko be ke nola after this transition after 22 years of dictatorship it's all because of the media because you tolo buka diabu e ka safero da male ka saferinding jumala kana ka wosinne molla all of the different media including the private media including media le min fanga yalon ko ka fo nyindulu mun jawolle di ebe mo advice de dida na final advice dan ebe bona nyim programme to tembi
abarka pa modu yemen for drong IGP Sanyang ndega mem for at the very beginning I knew IGP Sanyang when he was a junior officer in the police and I respect
oh mfota di ela aliu ngamira ebe di e kolla le fo pour la final fenkoñi
yes exactly
isa kono le directly pour la final fenkoñi bayre nga felen fota la je bari msina fatu rek bayre mo jama be la moro la fatu fatu ye molla kuma kawol moyle lot of solidarity for KERR fatu anim fanam bora ngalona mandia nyindulato ndenga nyindula experience le ibote la bungo kono bungo be comfortable le ye na ye nyapi kan e man kuke ye samba nyindulato bayri ye wole kendala andu njikita wole be ke kambora fananda ni ye samba nyindulato ite femfole ye ibe talla di bole kono wokan nin suwo kute ke dunde damin foynin ala wo fanan ila sumuna dula ila kamutata dula bundindin kono wol be fe wodin kira kilingol to yin is something ugly fatu ibe mune fola mole finally
Mr. Minfola Drowolong ka molbe ashoko until we'll continue doing our job the continue ka platform odi mobile sometimes it's not even fashionable a platform odi model is a platform odi karila but you know that is the puro mole understand that is our job mol mi alonko anyanta fem contribute nola we'll give them a platform and we'll continue to do that even with all of these things stop we try to bring everybody that we can bring on the platform because we feel like you know mole pus nyami woman na tina itela role muminti ye monkey water and ni waketa rek itela biasness le beshola because Dolo Doko is very, you know, is very open. Because being a modern so many donor sinyasa bareka for the male bijamba. So for is a whole korosika. So that's why it's always important to have balanced views on the platform and go trial and go all the time. Maybe for IGP Nala Mole Dronko, Bora is not a criminal. His position is not at the police station. His position is at home and at the studio where he does aladoko. I feel like I me along in charge, let him charge him. He can go to court, and we believe in the judicial system.
And it's available. It should be a bailable offense.
Yes, and until lata bankola lua bukola lata leko justice system of benim banko kane na ku ke mi along ko manke lua sita mandiroke. But what we don't understand, kamu keep at the police station and do ma faye by charge la munela ya mutaje ya sindije be the whole day without any questioning. So much public holiday it a bill for Arabo. So at the end of the day, I feel like sometimes, you know, in as much as constitutional right, the police will come for 72 hours. But I think it also should be Anyanta based Maria Kuleke. So from our end, we just want to solidarity show to Bora, and we want to assure the government we are not enemies to the state. We have a part to play. We are the fourth estate. And I think government should be happy that Ntolu, we are holding them accountable. Because ni mobe ka mansa kunda kunyima for mansaye. Mansa tajela ka mistake o min fananke. Ataya jela. Fo modo le tereja fay hanide. Ale nyimi ma wontenda. Inta kala tende hanide. Wole kati na mansa fanan kaja ka mistake okay. Then I feel like people like us mini alonko we believe that we bring critical views because maybe that will help them to listen to what other people are saying. It gives them a divergent view. Yalo nte ka fola hanila dokudla momi alonko ka fola controversial. I tend to listen to that person more because wole ka kumo modo debe ka dima mimba kono, and that is very important in leadership. So I just hope they understand that we are not enemies, we are also Gambian. And to the IGP, I just hope that, you know, I said it and I keep saying it. Police, Nintara police, na case buka treat, in the case kalandi side lale, but ni modo into some police, I'm sure na case boraha na lorinje, abije. So, you know, we feel like, you know, we are not treated right. And I think we should not feel. I was one of the people that advocated for IGP Sanya. It's still out there. Ntenene openly say those things on social media. But when I was saying, no, that is injustice. I was one of those people who advocated for him. Not because of him, but I feel like
injustice, the injustice nature of it.
Injustice me alonko yakala. Wolu ala mol ka na screenshot. Ala mol yana osi screenshot e kafunye thank you. But it be, you know, my staff is languishing. I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to say to him. It's sad. All I can do is provide him legal service. So I just hope, you know, they understand that our role is not to be unfriendly to them, but our role is just police only has to go, George only has to go, media has to go. Everybody has a part to play in society. And that's what we are playing, and we'll continue to play that part. And thank you so much for this opportunity to speak.
Fatou, we are with you all the way because nganyelo neko ning anata Gambia la kalua tinya momo maloala nene kanyem fonna platform to lenko biri yaya jammenata ani military role dunda 11 mol kon dati je da malle be nyola mbijay karamundo dinde wol fay ko opposition wol dingol lem bari biri nga duta jumale speyata ngamira modu mine alon kay ka faro kay anata la banka wolle fango fa absolute power corrupt nyandale nga hakilo to woto andum Gambia meta nyim folam ko alin kanan dey alay nyinda dinna le pour nga diamu ba nimbe diamu lan se nyim panal lonko luwale be nyim banko ka mo kana luwatinya ba tanko ma luwatinya mo manyanna tallaje ka foy nyimfo kana nyimfo ni kada o mo sifati more ka foy nyimfo kana nyindon fo ite mari kete fango e jongote andu femman ko de adunia ko no mi e joyasi e ala la jongote o ise mo be mo wolete ba ni nata ke jondin jongote ite la balu bukana na faso ta monte ite mantara lorim feye andu nyaale ka duila le bukana kuto taynoje so as far as
di ebe line auto
okay nga dieta bismillah die samana die mbe menebe kelela kumala bangote kam tolbe ya mari kabirin journalist solo police solo ande atandina ko e abla lonne jiki baso dala kabirin amu police di noti bismillah die
yeah to yale mi ngam for wrong no abla lonne when he was a junior officer in the police and do not respect back because Ngalo is a man of principles but you know Mengbe Kering right now under his work I'm definitely not comfortable with it ngamira dal you know ayanta ferekela asi you know well I'm not saying that anybody, I mean, either from the president or the executive or whoever is giving in directives as to what to do. I know he can be able to make his own judgments on it. But in thing journalists are just for expressing their opinion. Definitely, what Gambia Makwela, at a Momo Makwela, at a police Makwela, at a Mansakunda Makwela, at a Gambian call in general Makwela. No, because Namen for wrong. I mean, we were all happy Gambia, Press Freedom Index, every year, since 2017. But I mean, I'm definitely very worried for the next Press Freedom Index a bit down because this series of arrests and intimidation of journalists, all assault and other things, and nothing comes out of it. Whatever Masakunda Makwela, at a police or Makwela, at a Momo Makwela. So then they should be very, very careful as to and at the advice media houses. KERR Part 1, all the other media houses, don't allow yourself to be intimidated. Albedo ko anyama, and you should continue doing your work. You know, I mean, intimidation. Intimidate for al silan in the mulun kedong. Then definitely, I mean, the enemies of the media have succeeded. So what may happen. So I left everybody to continue doing their work in the manner they feel fit. Thank you.
Baraka bake DA ngetendu ngejayi bayri fana mo molete me alon koy wakilta bake Gambia la ko de o mata wato bele bije nyentide bulole nge call do ka fo lafta ke invite e ko nyen sa mbinale nadi ata ala andi yo wakale wala DA ngetendu ngejayi be duale sima ya bala anin jata kende fo se me nyato na ke bayala Fatou ngete fanan tentu ngejayi badi ngor komi ngafo nyamen doron abe wala nyama KERR Fatou dammaten andun tol fanan dammaten bari media house jamale ma so e bajela ko min ko mayata jam wolom nyinti ko ntolu we will continue talking be diamula le andum me diamula mun jumalle la kola wolom nganna fudu ba cika ngakara familla to nyalo opposition ol be nyimbanko kane siata bari nganna fudo kara familla wolom adama barola government andum be wo folale motem balila kafo mba folale binga fo soma nadiate ya alimbe ares alien nadulali be jani no problem bari ntolbe container le kafo bari nina ra Gambia jibende sana bala fa wata kunumba fo kanne ndim mod mini alon ko nibe kokeling mod mini alon ko kan kumandi kan tentu kan jayimbe ko minna bi wolle nate yenje e kontulumu banko jawollete ajakalo warabata so wala fature ngetentu nge jayi we will continue the campaign andum fanan embe mo be danila mo Gambia dingoti alon ko luwale be nyimbanko kankana sonka luwati nya biko ne luwati nyante bak nola but ni mal luwale tinya foy nate boyte kan nde pa modu dembi janne ka loyta mariye bari mo kana luwati nya de bari luwa mu minti wolom nyinde ko mo moy nyanto sotole nin ko be keden kela miro kaya hani misali fi bi nin nata nga telefono yele ngo bi lafta mo la miro le nyinin kala adama baro 2026 ay jiban fa kana ji fay binale nan ares muna nan ngawofo mo la opinion na sedia modole ya fa ji asedia modole ya fa te jila nyindo mi yalo ga kai ji asafo nyinne asabunte kai ji nyindo mi yalo ga ko hana tuje o fanan safo nyinne asabunte kai tuje nyinne mu democracy ti nyinne mu hadama de yati andu nyinne mu ko beti so wala wakamala badi ngolo mbal tentula mbal jeyla fanan tartam fe nyami bari mba fulato fanay ko mo kane dey Gambia ningan dey min keta borala min keta Fatou Janila mi yalon ko keta wo veteran na min keta mo kota wala min keta nte fangola wallahi alkili wokiling abe kala lale bari munekera Gambia mbe badi killing mbe family killing bibi nga modo en kumande akondo mu jalet yara fan nde bari nde wala wote ngoy Gambia la ko jene be nyame so wala wakamala ngal tentu ngali jayi mbe manso tentu lamba jayla ba warnda tentro anin jayro anin warandiro mi yalo ka bandanda so to mala amina bifana na nyawala Mengbe Kering ngadati nata da to sano wala ngadane fonsa kufane alhamdulillah rabbil alamin afele ala ende man futata woto wala mba tentula mba jayla mba waranda kala kilo brande don ko yona forex bureau itelle bulobe nyim programme koto wala badi modu nin allafta kodo kila Gambia don ade yakide yona forex bureau la dami yalo ko kila kodo soto tanin nabu kataraje bari kofta dawda ebe yona la kunda tarlaje nde kundingo pamudu boja ndel tatale programme motala ade fal bunna assistant oteje wala o kamala ngatento ngari jayi Mengbe Kering ngafo wala jam ala baraka Yona Forex Bureau badingol yona forex bureau mi yalon ko felali sera kunda bambo wolla mu dulati dami yalon ko kodi kiyo anin kodi falengo nyinu mu nyonta onde yona forex bureau iturbali bambole ando fele ye kunda basotale lat bakote mi yalon ko wolam Purple House badingol atol mi yalon ko albe banko e bantala nan lafta kodo kila nyinka mala alla modi ay tariya andali minki ye wosoto tariya nyama alfero ke aliyakini yona forex bureau la atul mini yalon ko fanal be Gambia na lafta kodol de fali da kabri euro lomba fo pound lomba wala fo dollar ani nyin kodi dolu yona forex lon dolate mini yalon ko e kadadi madi mi yalon ko ase kontan ando nyin kodi dolu fanam be bulu e lafta ke fali nin dala sola wala badi won kamune bato al nga fero ke nganna kodol kini yona forex bureau la ani nganna falindirol keni yona forex bureau la dami yalon ko mbe bane hoda male sotola wakamala na lafta kuma ko sotola nyinol beto ali kumandi da telephone to 9000392683215173389998055526 badi ngol yona forex bureau wolle nata kan dahandi kodi kiyola anin kodi fali wala fannala walla yona forex bureau ala baraka jarama. Electronics bale brikama marché konole dami yalon ko afele nyabe tilinding Arab Gambia Islamic Bankola badingol ngale yurwa betiyata de sako nanata business wala fannala wala ya sabu ntolu electronics ngadinkira kutole sotale brikama nyambai mi yalon ko fele nyabe tilinding ja oil essentiel wala fengo feng ni anata joran kendola kabirin ning electric jorangol lembang fo sola jorangolo asifa o sifa nyindingira fulol to nar fotata jedoro albe sotola sonea kon na fenkutolu natale miniboko air conditioner anin electrical cable lolu kata wayalu asifa o sifa kandia wata na stand fanol sotale la nin ceiling fanol anu na water dispenser sotale le mini alon ko nadiate isa jikando bondi wale jusuma bondi tabir lan jorangolo na sifa bele soto kabirin blender solo anin microwave folo andum fanan na fridge lo sotale le mini alon ko ka kurangota anin fanan e ka sola fanan tamande kurango fanan bukalo nyintemboto wale ya sabu na generate kutolu sambale mini alon ko ibtamando be soneare anin TV stanolo nimbe ise sotonole jama sandiro walla kilin sandiro na nyimbitiki kutode jede nal fotata je nyimfengo sifa bele bije fonitol fanan kabirin sirango lomba fo tabulo lomba anin fengo fenni wala ka bungo na nyanyandi nga bele sotale walla electronic natale kalo da hande na lafta nyimfengo bela alin kumandi
788-9398 981-9398 wala 678-9398 wala liye email ibrahima.gsm@gmail.com.
electronics fengo adadima abete arimo andu nati nyata ne asambanya na wicho kuna mini warranty soto nsa josele
badingul nyimu kibarolti andun kibaro nyina dia silal min be jalambang rumba jambanjeli sanyang anila dala satelto Jam City Petroleum Company Limited ifelede yalla kolya ko bay mimbe dending essence ning gasolo la kola ifilale jambanjeli silaba kan trong ni kata sanyang nga doku kendol diala jeli anuna dokula na dokuno Jam City Petroleum Company Limited mandandron ka essence ning gasolo wa falia nga tulu kendol soto jele mimu high quality ti pour ala moto masingol bari fanan nga kawo service ke jele wolum kala motol ku fay senea ay nyinya nga kaspa fanan wafi jele pour kal da handi woton ko tadula mu black clinity dron al service kendo soto kabonang alla nyontaola mimu Jam City Petroleum Company Limited nka yelal yele talangoro la somanda kata fo talantan nim fula suto tenangola kata fo dimaso pour ka kibar senen sodo je al sen kumande 9926350 2826350 wala 3567556 Jam City Petroleum Company Limited ka service kendo natale alla korra bundalto
butongo mbadi ngol mbemo be salamola ato na kontongola mba fula mole ko to nya fo to mo sita mune ko bono mu batiolti bari nyakulu malo kalero kono mu ba kunkolo fangoleti kuno dampa na singo me kuno na fa kuno yo lonne butongo mba fola anyanta fola nyame butongo Mengbe Kering mba fola wala nyama Mengbe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering yo ma satala wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering yo ma satala wala nyama afo pa modu muna sata afo dunia bebe la mai afo pa modu muna sata afo dunia bebe la mai Mengbe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering ma satala wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering yo ma fola wala nyama muna Mengbe Kering Mbasata la wale nyama afo pamodu munasata afo dunia bebe la mwe afo pamodu munasata afo dunia bebe la mwe tonya kumodu ndadu muka munkari bande yate je muno kafinyo